Hello everybody, welcome back to Balatro. After my last go where we did really well and won, the game wiped my save because I had a conflict save on the cloud from when I was in the summer playtest last year, and so I have some of the same jokers, but they don't have chips for wins because I just poked around for a little bit. And that's okay, there's going to be other chances to get all of this stuff, but let's just jump into play. We have white stake difficulty, and we just have the red and the blue decks. Previously, I don't know why, it had the deck being the locked card image rather than the red card image, but that's fine. We're just going to jump in and play some more and see what new things we discovered. Alright, 9-10 Jack, Queen King will get us over that 300 chip mark nice and comfortably. Not discovered and not discovered. Not discovered. Celestial packs always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take Splash. We're going to go into the next round. Play this blind. Because the voucher will still be there. So, what hand do we want to play? We could play 2 pair, that's fine. That's 100 points. And then we have played 1 straight and 1 2 pair. But what I want to play is lots of good, strong, high cards. So show me a queen while I play high card ace, but every other chip scores. Right, I'm going to look for a spade instead. There's the queen I wanted, of course. Right, we need to get 22 points. We will out of 2 pair, but hold on. We played high card once. We can play high card again. This will get us 43, 48 points, and we get to play high card again, which is what we want. So now with $12, we can buy Telescope, and so with that, the Celestial packs always contain the planet card of our most played hand. Now I can't afford a Celestial pack right now, nor anything else, which is a problem, but if we can get through the goad, all spade cards are debuffed, we might be okay. I would like an ace or a 5. We did not get it. Oh, this is going to go great, isn't it? Okay, we got the 5, so that's a full house to start. Obviously, I'd like to play lots of high card, but really I just need 600 points right now. That's the more important part. There's 1 2 and 1 7 left, which is not ideal. We have 3 hearts, and there are 8 hearts left. So let's play this pair of 7s. I will absolutely play this full house. Then we still have 1 discard if we need it. We don't. $8 and a foil card and a negative card, each of which I also cannot afford. Oh dear. There's a jumbo standard pack and a regular standard pack, so no way to increase the value of our high cards there either. I can sell this for $1. I might have to. In the spirit of perseverance, we're going to sell Splash to take a foil Fibonacci, plus 50 chips on foil, ace 2, 3, 5, and 8 give plus 8 mult when scored. So high card is not going to be of much value to us anymore. So instead, what have we played lots of? We're tactically moving over to full houses then. Show me a 5 or a 6, thank you. So this 5, each of these 5s will score 8 mult, and then we'll get an additional 50 chips from the foil. Loads of value. Adds the number of times poker hand has been played to multiplier. It's good, especially if we want to play lots of full houses. No celestial packs here. We're not playing straights. Choose one of 2 joker cards or take the one that is guaranteed. We'll take the one that's guaranteed. And then we will look for another full house with cards that are within Fibonacci. So we got 5s. Any 5 or 7 will probably get us there with the multiplier that we have. Good. What else can we work with? Hologram and Ceremonial Dagger. 0.25 mult per playing card added to your deck. Or Ceremonial Dagger, when blind is selected, destroy Joker to the right and permanently add double its sell value to this mult. That's going to go so wild with gift card, but that is a story for another day. Right now, what is this? Playing cards can be purchased from the shop. Interesting, but I'm going to take this Celestial pack because it should have Earth for a full house, because we have played 4 full houses and we are guaranteed to find those in our packets. Okay. This is either a jack and an ace or 2 kings. If we do this, it can't be a straight. I'm not really that interested in playing a straight though. So let's do this. Okay, this might be an ace. I'm just going to get rid of all of this now and keep the 8 and the 2, because the 8 and the 2 are on Fibonacci. Alright, 9s and 4s. 4s are not on Fibonacci, neither are the 9s, but I'll hold those. 8s and 9s, or a bunch of clubs. I would still prefer a full house. Oh, that is trash. It was not an 8. There's the 8 we need. So that keeps our full house at the most played hand for us. We can get more value from our aces, or we can get a jumbo buffoon pack to offer us one of 4 jokers. We can afford both, so although this will let us level up our full houses. Alright, let's lean into what is working. So we are guaranteed to get Earth, we take Earth. Then this has aces, and this is more support for aces. -1 hand size, I think I can deal with. Right, 5s are a Fibonacci number. I would love to see aces along with those. And we start to. Right, there's 2 aces, 2 5s. I need 1 more ace or 5. 1 more ace or 5. Thank you. So this is going to go huge between Scholar and Fibonacci on these. Very nice. So far, smooth sailing. I would love some kind of economy joker, because we are not earning much in interest and it is hurting us. But we can get another Earth. So that is full house to level 4. Can't afford anything else. Choose one of 2 spectral packs. Oh, sorry. Get a spectral pack. Choose one of 2 spectral cards. I'm going to do it. There's some ways to get money out of this. There's some way to get aces out of this. Add negative to a random joker, -1 hand size. Or add a blue seal to 1 selected card in your hand. Creates a planet card if this card is held in the hand at the end of the round. Right, I think ectoplasm is a trap here, so I'm going to put a seal on the king. Manacle, -1 hand size. Can you imagine if we took the -1 hand size from the spectral card as well? Could have been a real problem for us. Right, we will hold the 5, the 8, and the ace, because those are all Fibonacci numbers. Throw the other 4 cards, and try and start to make something we can work with. We have 3 8s, we have 3 5s, so I'm actually just going to start fishing for 8s. Going to have to play some high card, unfortunately. But we get exactly what we need. This should be 5,000 points, no problem. Indeed it was. Nearly 20,000 points. -1 ante, -1 hand per round. Well, we can't afford it. It will be there for a little while, though. But with $8, I think we have to go Celestial Pack. Take more levels into Full House. And then $4, I'm going to take an Arcana Pack because we're not going to get interest from $4. Destroy 2 cards, create a random joker, or try on 1 of 4 chance on Wheel of Fortune. Give me a random joker, we've got room for it. Ice Cream, 100 chips, -5 chips for every hand played. Always a pleasure. All face cards are debuffed, I don't mind that at all. So we'd like to keep this king around, if possible. Because if it's in our hand at the end of the round, we get an additional planet card. With 3s and 8s here, I will ditch the ace. This should be plenty between all the other stuff we have going on. Indeed, we get Jupiter for levels in flushes. We can sell that for $1, or I could just use it and hold on to the extra power in flushes in an emergency. We are up to 8 full house and 5 high cards. We'll use this. And then we'll go a different Celestial. They're the same thing, but the art is different, so we need to discover all the different pack arts. Level 6 on our full houses. Just show me the cards I actually want. Is all I ever need, really. Like, if they always showed you the cards you wanted, you would always win and everything would be great. Though I suppose at that point the game might not be the most engaging. 3,500 points for Ace High. It's not bad. I'm going to play this king rather than hold it and try and make the planet, because I would love to see an 8 or a 2, but I will take 3 5s instead, absolutely. So if I'm uploading the first video of the tutorial yesterday, this one should be uploading today on the 20th, I assume, unless I royally screw up somehow. So I hope you're all having a wonderful time with Balatro if you've got your hands on it now, which you should. We have plus 150 chips if hand contains 4 of a kind. Earn $3 for each discarded 7. Rank changes every round. I'll take that. I need an economy joker right now. All face cards are debuffed. Absolutely fine. So I want to discard my 7s. Thank you for $3. Thank you for $3 more. We're going to see every 2 pass us by. Well, it's a little awkward, but I will play a straight here. It's got a couple of the Fibonacci numbers in it. 5,000 points. Oh, goody. We have an ace. How many hearts do we have in the deck? 5 more. Okay, these are debuffed cards, so they wouldn't trigger any jokers or effects of jokers, but you can kind of think of this language as moving upwards to the jokers, whereas if it goes left to the hand rank system, it doesn't mind. So the King of Hearts is still a King of Hearts for the purposes of making this flush, but if there was a joker that gave you 5 multiplier for every king you played, the king wouldn't be able to talk to that because the effects are debuffed, but the inherent value of the king being a King of Hearts remains. So it can't trigger other effects, but it can contribute to this flush. Same for the Queen of Hearts, of course. Okay, we have 1 hand left to make 1,000 points. We do not have a straight. We do not have a flush. We have a pair of 9s, which are not a Fibonacci number. Ace high. I think would probably do it. I don't want to get a calculator out because that is not very interesting, but 5 times 1, we've played 8 of them. So it's actually 16 times 9, plus 65, plus 20 and 4, plus 8. I think ace high should be totally okay for 1,000 points. Indeed it was. You'll love to see it. We've unlocked another joker. Banana and spades. How's ice cream doing? 60. Banana is plus 15 mult, 1 in 4 chance for this card to be destroyed at the end of the round. This is plus 4 mult for every spade. We actually have $15 now, which is a reasonable amount of money. Ice cream isn't going to be able to last forever. And we do have 50 chips out of this. So let's take the banana, the Gros Michel. Then let's take even more levels in our full houses. 2 celestial packs that we've been offered. All club cards are debuffed. I can work with that. Well, I think I'm just going to play this since it has been gifted to me. $10, 9, 8, 7, 6 is a straight flush. I'll play a straight flush. I got no beef with that. That just gets us over the line. Our banana continues to survive. Right, I'm not interested in standard packs. I'm not really interested in making spades. More chips if we have a pair. Although it's the same value as what foil is to us. And I don't think I want to change any of this stuff right now. I must remember mail-in rebate exists. Streamer is bad and I'm sorry. Discarded 6s. We can discard some 6s. So this is not a full house, but we have... Whoa, high card has really gotten up there, hasn't it? But this has a lot of value for us on the ace and the Fibonacci numbers. Oh, that's quad 8s. That's also not a hand that we are super invested in. But at the same time, we're going to get a lot of Fibonacci value if we play it, so sure. You want me to discard 6s. So let me get a few extra dollars first, in case this is 8,000 points. Very close. I don't want to play high cards, if it can be possibly helped. I can play 2 pair. This will get loads of Fibonacci value. Our banana has gone extinct. We will see if that has repercussions later. Standard pack, buffoon pack, flush value, raised fist, adds double the rank of the lowest card held in hand to multiplier. Well, if we're going to play our 2s, 3s, 4s and 5s more frequently, not the 4s, but you know what I mean, then there's some reasonable value to be had here. You are for 6s still, unless you change at this moment. Nope, still for 6s. Clubs are debuffed, so because this ace is debuffed, if I played it, it would not say, hey, I'm an ace to Scholar or Fibonacci. Whereas the ace of hearts still would. I would like a 10 or a king. In an ideal world. There you go. So these aren't going to proc much over here, but we still have a very large base full house value and a bunch of extra multiplier from Supernova and the extra chips from Fibonacci. So that's 10,000 points. I'm going to discard this 3 because I want to play this flush, but I don't want this 3 sitting in my hand because it won't proc for Raised Fist. Whereas that's much better. So I'm actually going to drop the 7, take the ace because the ace will proc Scholar and Fibonacci, and then the 7 will double to 14 multiplier on Raised Fist. We still need 3,000 points. Okay. Here's 2 pair with the 8 doubling to 16. And we need 60 more points. Well, at least we can play a full house, and then that will count up on our supernovas. We're fine if we can just play lots of full houses, but that's the hard part. A Mega Buffoon pack. Choose 2 of up to 4 jokers. Well, I don't really want Splash. We could probably get rid of mail-in rebate at this point. So I will give that a look. We've unlocked the yellow deck again. Gold Joker, earn $4 at the end of the round. Joker, +4 multiplier. Riffraff, when blind is selected, create 2 common jokers. Or Egg, gain $3 of sell value at end of round. None of these are incredible. This is $4 at the end of the round, guaranteed. This is $3 for each card of a certain rank I discard. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, but we can choose 2. So I can take Riffraff, and then I can sell it for $2 extra, and then I can take Golden, and we can leave that screen. How are we doing on our list? We have more full houses again. So more Earth puts us up to a level 9 full house. Don't really care about stone cards because a full house contains 5 cards. I will take +1 additional discard for the wasteful voucher. And we progress. +3 hand size next round if we skip. Start with 0 discards. Oh god. Well, we can't re-roll it. So what we could do is skip this and skip this, and then this juggle tag would go all the way up to the water here, and we would start with 3 additional cards in our hand size, so it's going to be easier for us to make those crucial full houses. But to do that, we would miss out on the rewards from these 2 blinds and 2 shops and 2 ends of rounds for Golden Joker to proc. So I'm just going to keep going, because also going to the shop means we might be able to get Celestial packs, which means we can level up our full house further. Let's just hope I can make 1 full house against the water in a minute. As for right now, we don't need to look at mail and rebate to see what card we should discard anymore. We've got 5s, we've got 8s, we've got 3s, we've got a bunch of hearts, but I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to discard the very small ones and try and focus on the larger stuff. I'm going to discard this to try and find a bigger card for the benefit of Raised Fist. And then this is a really solid full house. So, ace is full, or it might have been 5's full. 36,000 points. Good knowledge. Index card. +2 malt per reroll in the shop. Currently +0. And a foil egg worth 50 chips. Right, I don't think I'm going to take any of that, but I would happily give up Golden Joker for something really good. So let's open another Buffoon pack. Not discovered. Gains +3 malt when any booster pack is skipped. Earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. Earn $2 per discard if no discards are used by the end of the round. +12 malt if played hand contains 3 of a kind. Well, full houses contain 3 of a kinds. So we could opt into that to get more value out of our hands that don't contain aces or Fibonacci numbers. So we'll sell this. We will discover this. Red card, I should have guessed. We will sell this to then take this. Do it that way. Let's take an Arcana pack. I can take a gold card or a devil to make a gold card. Enhance 1 card into gold. Gold card, $3 if this card is held in hand at the end of the round. So like our blue seal giving us a planet card, this would give us $3. Temperance gives the total sell value of all current jokers, currently $12, up to a max of 50. Or we could increase the rank of 2 selected cards by 1. I do like the idea of the money. However, for the benefit of Fibonacci, I could make this king and this 7 into an ace and an 8, which would give me more scholar plays and more Fibonacci numbers. So I'm going to do that. So now, if we have a preference, we can lean into getting aces and 8s. There's deuces full of aces. That's all Fibonacci numbers, so we should be okay here. We were 36,000. I would like something to bump this up, though. Oh, it's Ancient Joker again. We know Ancient Joker. Each played card with heart malt gives 1.5 malt when scored. Suit changes at end of round. Well, our base full house is 20. If we play 1 of the correct suit, it would be 30. If we play 2 of the correct suit, it would be 45. If we play 3 of the correct suit, it would be 62.5 or something. So I think we should do that. It's $10. It's also foil, so it's going to give us 50 more chips, which is... I thought that was what this was doing, but the art changed. This is +12 malt. We have standard packs here. I think... probably get rid of Zany. So this is going to sit on the far right, because it will also get to multiply any of the value generated by Fibonacci and Scholar as cards are played in hand, which is very nice. Start with 0 discards. So we have 4 hands to make something work here. Now, we are looking for hearts. We have a lot of hearts. Rather than trying to play a full house, do I think that a heart flush with an ace of hearts in it would suffice? Is a great question. I mean, I could play these 3 cards and look for either something to make a pair or an additional heart. Or I just go all in on the heart or all in on the full house. That is the decision that I currently have to make. There will be a mathematically correct solution, but I do not know all of those probabilities to figure it out. We have an extra ace in the deck, or an extra ace available that is not a heart. There's 2 regular 10s. I just have to pick a lane and stick with it, don't I? I think the hearts, our base flush multiplier is 6. So 6 becomes 9, 9 becomes 14, 14 becomes 21, 21 becomes 30, 30 becomes 45. It would still be a pretty big multiplier. So let's look for a heart. If we can find an 8 or a 3 or a 5 or a deuce of hearts, great news. We nearly have a royal flush, but I can't be that greedy. If I do this, the deuce is going to get doubled into 4 mult, but I think I would rather preserve the extra hand than try and draw something better than this. So I want the ace to score early. Nothing else fits into Fibonacci, so we just play this as is. $34,000. We need 6,000 more. This is still on hearts, although we're unlikely to find enough hearts in one more draw of 5 cards. That's all we have now. We get to play once more, and then we take whatever we get. So I could play 2 pair. 20 times 2, not very big. There are 2 9s and no 7s left in the deck because I made them into 8s. So trying to draw to 2 9s out of 35 cards seems unwise. There are 7 spades left. I do not like these odds. Alright, I'm going to play the 2 pair, hold the ace and the deuce and the 4. If we get 3-5, we could play a straight. If we get another ace, we could play a pair of aces. That might get us there. So let's see what this 2 pair does for us. Okay, we have ace high. That's really unideal. And we don't even have it as a heart. So we have ace, deuce, 3, 4, but that's not a straight. We have 3 spades. That's not a flush. We have no pairs. So do we ever think ace high is worth 4,000 points? I honestly cannot remember. But we're about to find out. No! Oh, there's 104 chips off. 104! Alright, that is all for today. I will just point out, if we go back to the main menu. Oh, we got some unlocks. Good. Beat a boss with high card. Discover 50 things in your collection. While faffing around with my game save confusion, I did also unlock... Oh, it's probably unlocked but not discovered. I unlocked Throwback by resuming a game from the main menu that you previously exited. Alright, that is all for today. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.